Hey guys, and welcome to the Tuesday stream. We are playing in the War Save on Kerbal Space Program, where we're going to be trying to work on a few attack craft today. We're currently in a save where I had just finished laying out all my turrets, but ZTech thankfully got a hold of me. Thankfully, helpfully, I'm not sure what the correct word is there. They got a hold of me and went, hey, I've got the save for what's happened in the war at the moment. Would you like to have some practice against some turrets for people that are not going to attack me next round? I hear that I have one person really to worry about attacking me next round, and he has not had his go yet. So this is the current state of play. There are a few more satellites in orbit than when we left them. Most of them seem to be owned by one group, the USK, which I believe is JJ. Hey ZTech and hey Warduck, how are you doing? I hope you guys are doing alright. I'm doing okay. A little bit worn out of my trying day. You know, it's the evening time and stuff. But yeah, look at all these craft that have been put out. We are at something like 60 craft, I believe, was shown, which means at some point something's going to be going very interesting with the running and stuff like that. But let's get our way to the space plane hangar because we need to make something that's got some range to it. So that's going to take, I don't know, some large fuel tanks. Obviously, we don't want to restrict ourselves because we're only allowed to do so many. Hey, JJ, isn't the USK you, or is that ZTech? Maybe I've got it wrong. I'm afraid I haven't got everyone's nations written down in front of me, and I have the memory of a small goldfish. So yeah, I'm never sure. Hey, Marab? I'm gonna go with Marab. That seems like a good way to pronounce that. Hope everybody's doing fine. I'm gonna keep saying that as people turn up because I do. I always hope people are doing well. I like the tricoupler. I do like the tricoupler as a device. Yeah, well, of course, you know, that is the thing. Hey, Boris, or KSSR, how are you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. So, starting on a craft of some description, obviously our major consideration here is the part count. Look at this. What would I use that for? I don't know. I'm not sure what I'd use that for. I'm just going through having a look at a few of these parts here. Pretty nice. I really do like the tricoupler. I'm not sure exactly what we would use it for, but it's doing. Boris is doing good. Cool. Sorry. I was reading chat and trying to speak at the same time. Not the best thing. The mission flag is wrong. Let's change that, shall we? Where's my nice new flag? There we go. Awesome. Got to make sure that's right. Gotta make sure. So this is a roboticized craft, you know, as all the best craft would be. Do I need anything else? I want an extra set of engines on the side. Well, extra set of engines, extra set of like everything. Did you not change anything in your video? I'm not sure what these guys are on about. Yes, I am the USK, said JJ. Awesome. ZTech is ZTAIA. Yeah, I can speak today. Speaking well, as always. Alright, so what we need up front is some sort... Well, not up front. On the side, some sort of liquid fuel fuselage. Great word. Love it. I'm not sure what sort of size we want to do. Obviously, we want to take a lot of fuel with us, but it only really needs to be the liquid fuel. No. We could make massive. So we got the Mark 1 Junior, but there's no like Mark 1 Senior. I want the extra length to it if it's all possible. Okay, we're gonna have to copy this out. Yeah, something like that. Let's pull this up. We're at 5 parts already. It's not end of the world at 5 parts. We could definitely do a little bit better. I'm thinking maybe actually we're gonna copy another one of these out. I'm not gonna copy because obviously it'll take all the other parts with it. And that's pretty good for 8 parts. The lack of distance that these are covering is a little bit problematic, but I think this will do. Okay, so let's put the symmetry swap on and put this down the side here. Now I'm going to do a few elegantifying things. Elegantifying? Yeah, that's the word that I'm going to go with. But this is roughly the shape. I want to twist this in a little bit more and stuff like that. Oh man, such language on the chat, guys. Such language on the chat. What's going on, guys? Seriously. Alright, let's see what we can do about this. I want to try and get this kind of terminating nicely back here, because it's just going to be a fuel tank. We're going to have the engines at the very back. Is that how we want it? Something like this? It kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Let's do a little bit of tool movement. Just something like this to get going with. Bring it all into the same sort of line. I kind of like the distance. It looks like it'll have a bit of range to it. Big ass delta wing. I'm not sure whether that's what we want. I mean, it does turn the entire thing into a flying wing, which sounds amazing, but I've got a feeling it's not actually going to be the most maneuverable in the world. Let's put more fuel on there. Perhaps this is more of a bomber design than an attack jet, but let's carry on going and see what we can do here. I actually want engines now, because we've got 3 sizes here to deal with, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. The Panther's always a good strong choice. The Mule is also a strong choice, though I think maybe something like this. I'm not sure. Well, really, I mean, like, you can tell what it's built for. It's built for a Whiplash and 2 Junos. Hey, Forrest, how are you doing? Are there defences in ZTech's territory? I believe so. Right, trying to find the engines that I'm after here. I'm not sure. I mean, I could take the tricoupler away. We've got some VTOL. I mean, what is that on the side there? They look tasty, actually. But I don't think they're going to work quite as intended. Kind of just looking around. Air-augmented rocket. Just trying to see exactly what we've got on the engines. I mean, like this. This is amazing. Look at that. Have you ever seen anything so sexy? It's an atomic thermal jet. I don't think, actually, there's any reason why this wouldn't work. Should we try it? I think we're going to try it. Let's throw some landing gear. Please, get off me. Go away. I don't want this bit. I don't want this bit either. Get back inside the part bin. Whew. Did I say hello, Forrest? If I did not, I want to say hello, Forrest. How are you doing, buddy? I hope you're having a good time. I am very much having a good time. We're building an attack jet today, obviously with all the defences being put out in the war. I need something to actually go off and test people's defences with, because, you know, that's what we do in this sort of thing. We're like, hey, this looks strong. Let me try and break it. Because, you know, that's the way things should work. Does that look good? I'm not sure. We're definitely going to pull the centre of flight back. Aerodynamic point of balance. I'm not sure what we call that. Centre of lift. That's what we actually call that. Is the centre of lift. It feels very far back, but I'm sure as soon as we put some of this on, it will all sort itself out. If not, I mean, we're going to go test it anyway, because that's what we do. We build, like, probably unflyable contraptions and then see how unflyable they are. Because that just seems like the best plan. Best plan. Always trouble with trying to orientate these flaps. If anybody has a nice trick that they use, let me know, because I've just never, ever got it right. Maybe some winglets down this central fuselage here. I kind of like the idea of them being sat in this bit. This little rut between the central fuel tank and the 2 side fuel tanks. But trying to get them upright. Wait, I believe there was a trick with the shift key, or so I have been told. Let's try it like that. Is that now fully upright? I think this is worth a test. Just don't use them. Did I not say hello to you, the number 3? I do apologise very greatly. I try to welcome everyone as they turn up in the stream. Like AJG7609. You're right, dude. How are you doing? Oh, and Alex. How are you doing, buddy? I'm doing very well. We've got to straighten up these wheels somewhat. That is not the way to do it, though. We want to do it with that snap. Okay. Maybe this is right. I feel a little bit uneasy about it, but we will definitely do some stuff to redistribute the balance and stuff like that. I'm worried about what will happen if we empty all the fuel, but we'll call this what will happen. And we're going to just launch it, yeah, just from the space hangar, because we're trying to find out what's going on. Oh, wow, you test drove a full electric car. Is it a Tesla or is it another brand? Oh, always good. Wait, we removed that engine. Did you actually remove this engine? I used the game data that I was given just before we started up. If this is not an engine that is available, I will revert and find another one. A Renault Zoe. I've never heard of it, to be honest, but I'm not a big car person, so I can understand. So we're saying this one got removed, did we? I must have an old game data. I've not updated, well, since my first turn, because nothing has happened since my first time. I wasn't aware that things had got changed. What else have we got in here then, if we're not allowed to use those? Twin turbo fans. I mean, it kind of sounds... Afterburning turbofan, that also sounds good. Looking for the range, obviously. The range is what we're after here. I bet that has completely messed with my center of mass. Nothing serious. Okay, we'll just go with that instead and launch. It's still a load of fun. Good, yeah. I mean, yeah, electric cars are fun whether they're Tesla or not. It's just like brands are a thing, right? I don't know why people think brands are... In fact, I do know why people think brands are important. There was a brain study, brain studies, that got done a little while ago. Someone was scanning in an fMRI thing, the one that shows you where all the blood flow goes on in your brain. And when they were showing them pictures of well-known brands or pictures of family, it lit up the same area in the brain. And that's why we're always so like, ooh, oh wow, oh man, look at this. This is great. That's why we're always so brand loyal, because we think of it as family. That was bad flying. I'm sorry, guys. That was totally down to the bad flying. Try to talk and fly at the same time. Hey, Extrude. How you doing, buddy? Lots of blame going Callum's way, is it? Well, we'll have to just make sure of that. I mean, I don't think infinite fuel really is a thing. It's just atomic power, right? Atomic power. Did you put the electricity cable into the Renault sign on the front? Oh, is that where it goes? You plug into the front. That's pretty sound. That's pretty sound. Okay, let's try and take off without destroying this time. I know, a massive feat that possibly I am unable to perform. But there we go. Okay, we're up. We're away. How does it handle? Actually handles pretty well. No, actually, saying that, I would not want to be dodging bullets at this time. Not at all. Okay, let's try and just pull up. Can we pull up? I feel like I'm missing... I don't know, power. I feel like I'm missing power. Almost as if these aren't vectoring at all. Are these engines capable of vectoring? Look, we could have put fuel in there. It doesn't say. Doesn't say. Toggle gimbal. False. Active. Okay, that's fine. Thrust is low. I think we need more engines. You see these little caps here? I think we're going to remove them and put engines down. What do you guys feel? I feel that's a good one. Spaceplane Harrow. Oh, yeah. You've got an atomic-powered arse, Boris. Nice, nice. Alright, let's try and replace this here with some stuff. I am kind of feeling... Where's that engine nacelle? This one. The engine pre-cooler. It'll bring everything into line, look. Hopefully. Yeah, all the engines can line up. And then if we can put this... What do we put on the outside? I'm kind of feeling the Panthers. What do you guys think? Any recommendations on a good jet engine? Toroidal Aerospike. Boostertron, augmented solid booster. Wow. Hey, they're nice. Maybe this is something I should be having in my career mode. Wow. Anyway, we're supposed to be searching for jet engines. I mean, jet props. We could do some jet props. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Let's try these mules. Let's see if they give me some, mid-altitude advantage, maybe. I don't know. Whiplash. maybe. I'm not sure if the whiplash is the perfect complement to the turbofan. So the electric car overtakes well, even at speeds of around 100 kilometers an hour, which surprised Alex. I expected nothing above 80 kilometers, but it was good. Walks like a soldier up to a maximum of 140 kilometers. I'm not sure what 140 kilometers is in numbers that I understand. I mean, that's what, half? Double? Can never remember. Sabre engines. Oh, that would have been a good idea, actually, Warduck. Yeah. I also feel like maybe we've developed a dolphin drive system here. I've just noticed that we've got a lot of wobble between these two sections, fuselages, wings. I don't know. I'm not sure how to classify this particular bit. It takes off a lot easier. Let's do a barrel roll. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and now we're at 100 meters per second. Let's see what it turns like. Oh, yeah, actually, really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, we've maybe got the design that we want. We need to now strap some weapons to it, get some armaments on the go, and then maybe have a go against one of JJ's turrets. I think that sounds like a plan. Vertical takeoff, not quite. Ah, look at that. We are down. We're losing speed ever so slightly on the vertical ascent. That's unfortunate, but we will live with it, I suppose. I do prefer it if I have, like, positive climb, but that's... those engines have reverse thrust. What, these ones? So they do. Toggle. That's always nice. But that means I can land easier. Oh, yeah, okay, maybe we'll go for that. I plan to buy an old UAZ or GAZ because it's cheap and powerful for its weight. Good plan. Seem to be talking a lot about cars in the thing today, in the chat today. I seem to be talking a lot about things and stuff and what's its, you know. Extrude seems to be off. Bye-bye! Shall we see if we can fly between those poles over there? I think that's a good idea. It's a long way, though. It is a long way, even at 200 meters per second. Which I'm not sure what that equates to in real-world speeds. I should just learn what a meter per second actually equates to. I mean, when we're down at small meters per second, 1-2 meters per second, I can sort of judge what that is. I can see what a second is. Sorry, I can see what a meter is, and I know how long roughly a second is. But if we come up to hundreds of meters per second, I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm not sure how fast that actually is. Okay, we have gone through the start post. Are we going to be able to hit the next one? I'm not sure. Ooh, not if I keep swooping around like that. Come on, please, just level out. Yeah? Okay, that's close. It's close to the floor, but it'll do. Don't pull. How do I like your territory, ZTech? So I presume this is yours. I've not really had a look. Shall we? Can we have a look? Oh, something is spinning. It's a landing gear pod. Can we get it to drop its landing gear? We can't. That is unfortunate. We cannot go to stuff like that. Unfortunate. If we zoom in and go to switch 2. I'm still moving over the surface, so it won't let me. Well, then, bye to you. Look, I've got my Apple Apps marker on my main screen. I've had this problem before. You gonna settle down? That was a lot of energy imparted into this landing gear. Okay, let's go and have a look. Hopefully it's going to let me this time. It will! Hey! Let's do a critical analysis of ZTech's turret, shall we? Oh, man. Okay, look at this. It's got a goalkeeper to go with. It's got smoke deterrents to stop laser or visual locks. What else we got? Many more ammo than I put on any of mine. Got flares. Yeah, okay. I am going to have a hard time getting in at this. What about this one next to it? It's an alternate design. Okay, I see. So we've got one with lots of missiles and one with a gun. That's nice. I'm actually not sure how I would come in to attack both of those at once. No, I don't think this jet is going to do it. It would have to be something where I send out a big jet with a little sort of rocket jet type thing on it, something with like high maneuverability, and then try and flit around from side to side until I get close enough to do something. Right. Did I save the what will happen? Yay, it kind of did. Alright, let's make this fight-worthy. It's going to need things like a weapon manager. Will it need an AI flight manager? No doubt it will. It's up the top here somewhere. I'm sure I've looked at it a few times. There it is. It's always the trouble of trying to look through all the parts and spot the right one. And everyone else is just like, it's there! It's right there! So a single flare turret defense thing? Countermeasures are the words I am looking for. Bit of chaff and a smoke. I'm never sure whether to put these on the top or bottom. I'm sure I've said this before, actually, in a video and or stream. But I'm never sure whether to put those on the top or bottom. Whether the the flare ones want to be near the rear of the engine to distract from, or whether putting them near the back actually carries on giving it a target on my engine, on the heat signature there. Never sure. Okay, we are going to need a gun of some description. I personally am partial to the 30mm chain cannon on the front here. I'm not sure why. I did for a long time experiment with putting goalkeepers on these types of like massive ships, and it kind of worked, but don't expect to get any sort of fuel efficiency, because wow, like trying to pull that through the air, it's not a thing. Well, it is a thing, but it's difficult. Okay, that's pretty good. What else do we need? Missiles, of course, that's what we need. Now, we could strap a cruise missile underneath this. That would be pretty powerful. We're at 35 parts. It's already getting on pretty heavy. Did I see the latest CGPK video? Yes, I did. Very good rundown on how to rule. Just how to rule. Whatever situation you want to be ruling from. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a variety of different missiles. I kind of like the AMRAAMs. No, this is a HARAM. High-speed anti-radiation missile. Home in on radar sources. Detected by the radar warning receiver. Where is the radar warning receiver? Is that a thing that I can have? I'm not sure. I mean, I would assume it is somewhere, but oh, there's a jammer, a radar jammer. This electronic device makes it hard for radars to lock onto your vehicle and increases the chances of breaking the lock. I think that sounds like the perfect thing to have on an attack craft. I don't know about you. Let's pop that there like that. Wow, what? Is it a missile? Do I put it on top? I'm not sure how this should look. I don't know how it works or what. We're going to need power, right? Do jet engines provide power? Electricity is... yeah. Do you not like the idea of a harem missile? Just all these women come launching at you. I can see why that'd be a little bit scary. Okay, what else do we actually need? I was looking for the radar jamming thing, wasn't I? Not the radar jammer, but the radar targeting pod? Not quite what I'm after. Doesn't really help that I still, after all this time, I don't really know how to use BD Armory. You would have thought I'd have picked up one or two things. Radar data receiver. A module that can display radar contacts via data link and lock target through the remote radar, but cannot scan or lock by itself. Useful for hidden missile battery. Okay. Maybe I should put that somewhere else. New BD Armory needs a targeting pod to attack ground units. Okay, thank you very much, Marab. I will go for one of those then, a targeting pod. I did look at it and was not sure. Yeah, that looks super good. Let's put it on the opposite side to that, and then it kind of looks like... Yeah, okay. It kind of looks like it's like going all the way through. Okay, what part number are we up to? 37. Let's see if we can get an attack craft in 40 parts. That would be good. Definitely wanted to put some power generation on this. Now, I'm umming and ahhing about whether I want a fuel cell, which unfortunately uses oxidizer, so I don't think that's going to be the winner, or some massive solar panels. which means I'm only useful during the day. But, you know, we could put batteries on it, right? Maybe. It's an attack plane, not a defensive one, so we don't really have to worry about it too much. Something like that. Let's try it anyway. I identify as an attack chopper. Nice. Right, quickly throw some missiles on. Well, I saw some land missiles. Tau missiles, short distance, laser beam rearing, wireless anti-tank missile. Let's put a few of these. Oh, they kind of look like they want to go on the outside, right? Can we get the angle right? Maybe, like that? Maybe? Couple of Taus? I know that's kind of where your sidewinders belong, but that looks pretty good, right? I think that looks pretty good. Another thing I want to get would possibly be a little bit of anti-air. I don't know if anybody else has put any aircraft down at the moment. Medium range guided, radar guided homing missile. It doesn't really tell me what's for land and what's not. Small, quick, laser guided homing missile. Let's try a variety of different missiles. There are lots of different ones to try, so we'll see which one works. What are we at? 44 parts so far. Was that the one I just used? Oh, they're two separate ones. Look at the size difference. Okay, we'll try this. Attack 1. Because, you know, I'm very good at naming. Have I heard of a movie, John Wick? I've heard of it, but I can't remember what it is. Tau missiles suck. Possibly, but that's a thing. I have a nuclear reactor, solar panels are for hippies. Unfortunately, I've been told I'm not allowed to use the nuclear engines, so I've gone without. Okay, this guy is actually going to go and be placed at area 110011. I've got a feeling, though, there is a small craft that I'm about to destroy by doing this, but let's just do that anyway. What if I'm a flying flapjack? Then I think you might have a few aerodynamic issues. Just a thought, pros. Just a thought, pros. Did my girlfriend enjoy Kahoot? She had a look of it. Unfortunately, she's not the one who gets to make those decisions. Well, I knew that we would destroy that thing, so that's pretty good. Let's break. Did any of my missiles explode? No. Did anything on my... No, we're all right. Okay, let's just take off and go for a small flight, shall we? I'm sure nothing too untoward will happen. Why am I just turning to the left constantly? Oh, this little wobble's probably not the best. Let's put on a bit of SAS. It's looking good. Ah! Look at the angle of my front wheel. No wonder I started rolling around funny. Okay, well, we're never going to be able to land. In fact, let's fix it now. If I don't fix it now, I forget about it. Don't you know the flying flapjack? I don't, actually. Okay, let's move down here. Oh, it's alright now. It must have been in contact with the craft. Okay, let's save this, come out. We're going to have to go through a few loading screens. I am sorry, guys. This is actually the bit of Kerbal that really gets on my nerves. It's just sitting around going, alright, well, we're going to have to wait for this to load because we've got 60 craft on the go. And that's only half the players. So it should be nice and fun. Our objective of launching this craft, when we finally get it out, is twofold. I want to first make sure that we've got the range to go as far as I want to go. And ooh, here we go. Yeah, I want to see what the range is on my big craft. Please, why can't I? Oh, I know why I can't kill the brakes, because my AI can't speak today. Because my AI pilot is in control of my craft and he's locking me out. And I'm like, manual override. Oh, yeah. Let's start that up and roll forwards. Such a tiny craft. It really doesn't need much thrust to get it rolling. I love this little defense craft. It is so good. Literally just one fuel tank, an engine nacelle, a air scoop on front and an engine. It's great. I just want to kind of pull it around a little bit more. We appear to be facing the wrong direction. Now, obviously, I don't have to bother about putting that back onto AI because... Well, this isn't the real save. This is just us having a play. That was a resume. I thought I'd hit revert then. I was like, oh no! Oh no, I've gone and done things wrong again. But it's not. It's all good. It's all good. Its real name is YF5U, and it's a World War II X-Stole? What's an X-Stole? Something takeoff and landing. Express stationary takeoff and landing? No, I'm not sure what it is. I'm there looking at it going, Okay, loading screen's down. Let's try and fly this craft. What we are here to do after all. Attack 1, load. I really hope I saved it with all the armaments on. We did. Are we on area 110011? We are, so let's get going. Hopefully by the next time I stream, I should have actually set up my Steam controller to work with Kerbal so that flying is a little bit more intuitive than just trying to press keys. Be like, fine control. There is no such thing as fine control on a keyboard, unfortunately. Even when you press the fine control button, it doesn't help all that much. Okay, where are we going? We are going a little bit up north. See this here? We're going to set that as a target. And hopefully, in that time, we've built up enough speed that we can take off-ish. If we could do it without blowing my engines up, that would be good. Not enough speed yet. Okay, that's fine. Running this fine, despite this being... Oh, I don't know, something like the 100th part that's out here. What are they over there? Another building over there, another base over there. What is that? South, attack 1. Must be what? Oh, that's ooh, I was like, what is that over there? But it turns out it's just a satellite. More importantly, what are those two there? 67 kilometers in what direction? North? Oh, okay, that's probably where we're going, actually. It's probably where we're going. In fact, yes, I'm looking completely opposite from the direction we want to fly, so that's all good, actually. Oh, good. Only 60 kilometers to go. This is good. ZTech wants me to really go and have a pop at him. Okay. Alright, yeah, no, fine. Where are we? We're here. We need to fly over this way. Oh, I don't know. I mean, that is a way. That is a very, very long way. The chances of me actually flying out there during the turn are slim. So maybe I won't. Maybe that's what we'll do during stream. Because, sorry, JJ, you are on the short list of people to go attack. Being this close, there is another base down here somewhere that I need to keep an eye on. So that should be a thing. Can we pull up? How far can we pull up? This is the question. And how much fuel are we consuming whilst we pull up? Not a great deal, actually. Out of all the fuel, I mean, we've only gone a runway's distance, so we can't call it too soon. Can't call it too soon. I'm going to see how this responds under ×4 conditions. Oh, look at that wing flex. But I think we can live with it. I think we can live with it. In fact, yeah, this ×4 is a very good configuration to fly under. Constantly building speed, constantly building a little bit of height. We're not looking to be super high in altitude during any of this. I am interested to see what will happen, or just how long it takes me to get over there. What is that? That's a very pointy triangle. Is that something new, or is that... Oh, that is actually... I don't think I've ever been there. I've been to the ziggurat, but not that. Should we have a small detour? I think we're going to have a small detour. I hope no one feels particularly bad about that. Okay, here goes. Turning strong. Something like this direction. It's alright, JJ. This isn't actually the turn yet. We're a long way off making the turn. And if you want that to not be the decision I make during my turn, well, then you need to go vote, because, you know, we're a democracy. Does thing maneuver. Yeah. When am I going to use the picture all under one roof? So I'm actually quite far ahead in my Future's Edge. It will be coming up within the next sort of 3 or 4 episodes when I will drop it down. So yeah, sorry, ZTech. I should have given you some sort of like time estimate. Estimate's the word I'm looking for. Because yeah, as I say, I'm a little bit further ahead than I normally am with most of my episodes. It was half term coming past. I really had to get super prepared beforehand. Well, I did with my Minecraft anyway. All my Kerbal super behind. No whiteboard. This is not collaborative warfare. Collaborative warfare, unfortunately, died about a year ago. This is a little thing where I've got together with a load of my patrons, and we're doing, well, this. Do you know how to use navigation? What, the base boss? This thing? Yeah, I figured this out. Well, I think I figured this out. Start air racing. Yeah. You kind of you come into the map, and then you focus on Kerbin. If it's going to let me focus on Kerbin. Alright, and then you select the base you want to go to. Selected base is KSP runway, and then you come back. Do you come back out of here? I can never remember exactly. Map. Give me my control back. Map. And then the base boss is somewhere up here. Oh, they've moved it. NSG? That's the one. NGS, sorry. And that tells me which direction I need to go and how far off of line I am. This, though, look at this. This is great. Hey, Kerbal Tech, how are you doing? ZTech has just posted a link to what I assume to be the complete playlist for the war series that we have going. If you are interested in knowing more, please do click on that button and find out what's going on. It's even got on a little Electrum cap and stuff. Oh, that's nice. The brick texture might be a little bit coarse. I'm just going to do the once round. I assume this is a Kerbin side edition. I might be wrong, but that's what I assume. Let's power up the engines again and get back on the way. Look, there is a mythical cactus inside some water. I always love these things. When the ground scatter doesn't quite get it right. Or maybe this is a new floodplain. There's a lot of water here, though. There's a lot of water for the number of cactuses. Is it a bomber? Because if that's a fighter, I will kill you. It was originally going to be a fighter, but as I designed it, it turned out, yeah, I've built a bomber. The highly maneuverable part of most of my plans really go badly. I know. I think I put too much wing surface on. That's my problem. Who was winning collaborative warfare? I don't think there was a winning. Yeah, I mean, we were all just kind of stalemated, but we were making videos, guys. That was what we were doing. It was good fun, or at least that's what I was doing. I should imagine Tape and Penguin were taking it a little bit more seriously than I was. But you know, I was like suicidal, homicidal dictator. I'm not going to take it that serious. Okay, let's start picking up a bit more speed. Once again, into the ×4 regime. Oh, look at that wobble. Let's not do that. It was pretty good, though. That lasted a little while. ×3 should be a lot better. No, okay. What's going wrong here? What is going wrong? Please, settle down. Settle down. I assume it's the speed I'm going or something like that. Kerbal Tech is I kind of upload videos, yeah? Well, like, if you've got a video on your channel, you have uploaded a video. That's the way that works. Hey, Arthur Con, how are you doing, buddy? We're doing a quick range test. Trying to see if I can get from area 110011. That's area 51 in binary. And even if I make it over to the side here, I'll be very happy. Little bit unfortunate that I can't seem to use time warp all that effectively. ×2? Yeah, ×2 seems to work okay. Maybe we'll just go with that. We're getting up to the height now where our engine's going to start to fail. 7 kilometers isn't the best, but maybe we could use this. That prograde, hey? That prograde. ×2 to bring it down a bit. Try and level off There we go. And get back up to speed. Yeah. Loving the moon ahead of me. Now, one of the things we can do during collaborative warfare... no, not during the war. You guys, wow. All this talk of collaborative warfare has put me on edge. One of the things I can do during the war is to go out and mine ore resources, and I can get parts for that. Remind you how to send planes. You can either send it to my email address at twitchygames@gmail.com. You can send me a picture of it. Tweet me at twitchygames. At twitchygames, of course. There's no .com or anything on that. Or if you can, use somewhere like Mediafire, and then drop me a message either via the power of my Facebook or Twitter or the comment section, or just somehow let me know that you've got a design somewhere. I don't like this speed wobble. What is going on with it? I assume it's because my wings aren't attached this far down. Okay, let's stop these with the roll. That's what we want on that one. And then this one only wants to be doing with the roll. So I like the fact that it can get up to thousands of meters per second. It's definitely good. And we're still building speed, which is even better. If it was a slightly more solid design, I think it would actually be a contender for a decent SSTO. But man, that wobble. Wait, you're not using hypersonic plane? Am I not? I mean, it looks hypersonic. I'm not using any hypersonic parts, no, if that's what you meant. I did put this on here, the engine pre-cooler. That enables us to go up to much higher speeds and altitude. Do you know why in the military you have to wake up on 5 a.m? Because when someone wakes you up that early, all you want to do is kill someone. That's a good joke. I like that. Is there a new version of BD Armory? Yes, I believe so. It's this weird one with all the radaring and stuff like that. Oh, not for 1.2. No, this is what we are playing in 1.1.3, unfortunately. I'm not sure if we'll upgrade when 1.2 comes out. I really would like it. Is space combat going to happen? Oh, I hope so. Oh, guys, I'm not sure how we're going to engineer that, but yeah, I think we should get space combat on the go, because that was one of the things that really let down the collaborative warfare series. There was no space combat, and I really did enjoy it. A Google Drive. Oh, is that the Google Drive for the mods? That's cool. Up at 20 kilometers. Moving at 1 kilometer and a bit per second, which is unbelievably good. We are flying across... Actually, you know what? I think this has a ridiculous range. Look how much fuel we have not used. Look how much fuel we have not used. We're just going over... Oh, now, what was this place? It's not Black Crags. Black Crag was over there. Who? Edith's side. We're just going over Edith's side. So if you want to get a hold of a copy of Kerbal 1.1.3, first thing you should do is go into your Steam and make a copy of the Kerbal folder, because that will be then your 1.2 folder. Put that aside somewhere, keep it safe. Then go into your Steam library, right-click on Kerbal, go to the properties, and in that properties box, you'll find a betas tab. One of the options in the beta is to actually go back one, which is amazing. Two cannibals are enjoying dinner. One compliments the other. I say, Bill, your wife really makes a great meal. Ha ha! See, these are the jokes I like. Another 3. That's good. Already on the space combat. Okay, cool, yeah. No, we should definitely get space combat being a serious thing. We are still cruising a little bit too high for this ship. Let's try and bring it back down. We are going to build unbelievable heat and speed as we dive lower down into the atmosphere. I just want to try and start building speed up again. We've got to the point where my engines cannot give the thrust. Indeed, these mules have burnt out. Which is weird, because they're the ones that are attached to where the air intakes come in. The thrust is building on the turbofans, though. This is cool. This is cool. The alternator output is 150%. Are you kidding me? How is it so high? How is it? Show actuation toggles. Oh, I see. Ooh. Ooh, like, we don't want that to yaw. And we probably don't want that to roll either. Okay, we'll be a little bit more stable now, maybe? I don't know. Try a quick save. Okay, we'll do that. That's a good shout. That is a very good shout. We don't want to get out all the way. But those are the mountains of the KSC over there. That is amazing. Are we ready to get blown out the sky by ZTech's drones? Doctor says to the patient, there's no need for you to worry about your heart. It will work for as long as you live. Okay, coming over Woolly Pool. We're starting to build up the speed wobbles again, I assume. Yeah, it's just these out here. Let's kill their roll authority. We don't need anyone to show us how to roll. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's maybe put fine controls on. That is outrageous. Okay. Perhaps we want the middle ones to do the roll instead. As it seems a little overpowered for the job it's supposed to do. Got to pull up more. Got to pull up lots. So I reckon this wants to fly at around 15 kilometers. The problem is I'm very bad at leveling off. ZTech can't believe it, but he's going to kill one of his own kind, an AI plane. I assume that's what he's meaning. Okay, here we go. Coming over the top of the mountains here. Is that the KSC over? No, we got... What's this? What will happen, Deborah? That's my craft. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Obviously, we cannot go screaming in as fast as this. I mean, we could, I suppose. We definitely could. What happens, do you reckon, if I point my ship at the target? Why did the one-armed man cross the road? To get to the second-hand shop. It's great. Shouldn't encourage such bad jokes, really. Wow. So how far do you reckon this ship can fly all on its own? That was quite a distance already. Quite a distance already. Black Crags. I can't believe either side isn't here. That's such a shame. That is such a shame. Okay, time to think about stalling this baby. Coming in for an attack dive. I haven't got any bombs. I've only got missiles, so we're going to have to make do with that. BD Armory, we want to be on Team B, I presume. I'm going to try it with guard mode on. Let's do a save. Quick saving. Cool. And we will turn the visual range up. We're going to dive down in this type of manner. Yeah. You know, a wobbly manner. Maybe I want to put these onto pitch control as well. That's better. Having serious trouble slowing down. That's going to happen if you've got your engines blurring full speed, though. Hopefully this weird dive configuration that I've got going here will put me pointed in the right direction. The frames are dropping. Oh, wow. I don't have a device on the go at the moment to measure how many frames I'm using, but wow, I felt that there. I really did. Okay, we are coming in. 17 kilometers, 15 kilometers. We did save back there, didn't we? So we don't really have to worry about it right now. Do I have my weapons? Well, I'm going to let the guard mode have a crack at it first, aren't we? So let's see what happens with all of this. I just want to know what happens when two AI fight each other. Really? Ooh. There we go. Tower away. Tower away. That one feels like it blew up prematurely. The chaff is going. Intercepts are strong. Oh, I didn't even see that coming at me. That was strong. That was a strong play. Let's let all the bits fall away. The destruction is complete. I always love the aerodynamic parts flying around. Try and get a look at some of them. Got Got a landing gear wheel. Yep, and there's the... Ooh, here we go. A radar jammer. That did well. That did well. Maybe I was supposed to enable that. Should we go back and check? This is why I'm here doing this stuff. Do I know how to use the rockets? Not really. Because to use the laser-guided ones, you have to activate the aim window and pick the target. That's kind of why I was letting the guard mode do it to begin with, so I could then come through again and double-check. Oh, man, I did not leave myself a drink lying around anywhere. Not the greatest thing I've ever done in my world, but that's cool. We are 1.8 kilometers away? Oh, we must have come in close. Loading screen is taking a while. You can do it, man. I believe in you. Do I believe in it? Well, I do. I do. I'm going to pat my machine softly. Talk nice to it. I can't interact with stuff. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Interactions are done. Let's do a spin. Okay. Let's enable the jammer. And let's, I don't know. See how much aerodynamic stress this can break up. How much aerodynamic stress this needs before it breaks up. That's the thing. I broke up with my Japanese girlfriend today. I had to drop the bomb one or two times before she got it. Wow. Dude. Wow. Okay, so we've put the what's it called? Jammer on. That's the word I was looking for. We put the jammer on, and now we're going in for the weapons. What are we going to use? Let's try the town missiles. We need to try and get myself lined up. I don't seem to be able to pull up quite as much as I would like to. In fact, I appear to have very little control coming in at 1 kilometer per second down at like 6 kilometers. Oh, there we go. That's how much aerodynamic stress it needs before it breaks up. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that at all. Ah, and I just got myself sorted for an attack run as well. Shouldn't have laughed. I know, no. Do I drink coffee? I prefer tea, but yes, I do drink coffee. Actually, to be honest, I prefer a mocha, which is coffee and chocolate. We're going to let this guy die, because, you know, I messed up badly. We should watch it. Let's reload. Boom. I'll try not to do that too often. Ooh, another 3. Too soon, man. Too soon. Okay, so we're going to just kill my engines and just wait for the aerodynamic drag to take us down into a safe speed. You did not select the radar jammer. I'm just about to... In fact, I did when we were about this sort of distance away as well. Before I put this pod on, I did. But we need to get ourselves down into a much nicer configuration. This one... little bit heavy for coming out of a load. What we'll do is we'll come down, do a circle out and around thuswards, and then when we come in for the approach, we'll do a quick save. Sounds like the plan for me. What are those things over there? They're little direction markers. At some point, we'll have to try and make a plane that's nimble enough to actually make it around this air flight course. Will nukes be allowed at the end of turn 10? They were trying to say turn 15. I was like, guys, that is going to be so long. So long. Okay, we need to enable. Alright, let's look at this. Radar. On, off. Okay, what does this do? This moves that around like this. This moves the targeting reticule around. Lock target. I presume I do that when they're within this. Within the targeting reticule. Okay, let's do a quick save. Let's put some engine on. Kind of feel some engine will be useful at this point. Make our approach round this way. It's really weird watching this targeting screen, as well as everything that's going on screen. And I've just noticed that is a super rough bit of terrain over there. Everywhere else, nice and smooth. That one, no. We're just going to shake that up a lot. Okay, gotta keep turning. Gotta keep turning. The turning circle on this thing is horrendous. I think that one of the things we need to do on next week's redesign is definitely try and make this more maneuverable. I like the range. Maybe a little bit too much range. Maybe a little bit too much range. Okay, the targeting radar tells me I'm pointed directly at them. Ish. Let's try and get that to be exact. Okay, I want my surface readout if possible. Thank you. Okay, let's try this. See what happens. We're going to fly towards until we get a lock here. How about naval combat? Definitely going to be using naval combat. Ideally so that I can defend my bases. Nothing quite like having a boat. Though I am the desert tribe, so I don't know. If you got deleted, yeah, that was probably too much, another 3. I don't know what it was. I might even go back and read the past thing, but yeah. You can zoom in with the targeting menu. Oh, no, not that one. In? Ooh. Okay, so how do I... Gotta try and hold nice and level flight. This is the main problem. Okay, here we go. Let's move this down a bit, shall we? So that when I pull up... Man, I could do with fine controls here, I tell you. Okay, let's put fine controls on. I don't want to pull up too much. I kind of like being this close to the ground. Let's see if we can swoop over. Oh, no. I feel like that should be pointing at it. Oh, we are going to smash into the ground with flying like this. Tower missile should probably be the one that I've got selected, right? Oh, and it's gone. I don't remember doing that. Guard mode. I'm just going to turn... Oh, my guard mode is on. That's why. Still, the missile got at me. Oh, what happened there? What did happen there? Well, I think your turret might like to throw itself around, ZTech. But other than that, I find this place almost unassailable with the craft I have at the moment. The dolphin drive is on. It's true. It's true. Dolphin drive is a bit of a problem here. Look at that snap when we're doing that. That's what its actually problem is. Well, that's one of the many problems that I have. Okay, let's turn guard mode off because that totally screwed me over. I'm sure that's what that... It's going to be that, right? It's going to be that. I mean, to be fair, I do prefer tank warfare. I never really got on with like flying planes into fight like this. That's my excuse. I'm going to stick with it. That's what I tell people all the time. I should point out that I'm not expecting to do well in the war. I never do in these types of things. Right, let's just get up a little bit more. Keep our nose in this direction. Ideally with minimal deviation from the horizon. Okay, actually, wow. There we go. Zoom this right in. And try and get past this jamming unit that I've got back here. Maybe I zoomed in a little too much. Okay, that's the wrong way, but this is the correct way. Somewhere in here. They are up the top of here, right? This is something that we know. They are up the top of there. So how do we get this to work? Am I missing a module? Is this something that I'm doing wrong here? We've got a jammer. Did I turn the jammer on? It's on. Okay. What about this? Enabled? It's definitely enabled. Center of mass tracking. Turrets? How do I go, hey, turrets? Oh man, this stable flight business is more difficult than it looks. Which I suppose, yeah, it's true. Stable flight is more difficult than it looks. The whole point of stability is it looks really stable whilst you're having a hell of a time trying to make it work. I don't seem to be able to move the reticule around anymore. Let's try and get this perfectly lined up. Why can I not see them? Click lock target to stabilize. Ooh. Ooh, thank you. That's so good. That's so good. Okay, so how do we get this guy to do exactly what we wanted to? Send GPS? I mean, that looks pretty locked, right? Tau missile. Go. How do I fire my missiles? In cargo bay. False fire. That kind of works. Fire. I'm sure I've done something wrong. Like, not targeting stuff. That's kind of one of the things I've done wrong here. Let's move this up a little bit. Fire some other stuff before I start getting stuff firing. Is he not firing at me? Have I figured out a weird way of doing things? I'm not sure, actually. Fire missile. It sounds like there's a lot of stuff going on. In fact, let's send those hellfires. Fire. I got something. I got something. I'm surprised it's not fired at me yet. I am in Team B. I see no reason why it wouldn't have fired at me. Pull up more, please. Why am I not pulling up? Pull up, you beast. You beast. Kind of got it. Kind of got it. I really want to fire my chain gun at it. Did I do it? I think I did it. That guy's fallen over. Yeah, I did it, guys. I did it. Tau missiles are exceedingly short range. Yes, they are. Why can't I pull up, though? Something to do with BD Armory. We'll just go with that. Wow. Hey, guys. I did it. What happened, ZTech? I don't know. What did happen to ZTech? Puts the laser. I love birthdays, but unfortunately too many can kill you. True say. How do you reinstall 1.1.3? As I say, you need to go to your Steam library. I don't know how to do it outside of Steam, I'm sorry. Right-click on that, and in there, down the bottom, you'll have properties, or something like that. When you click the properties in there, you will find the beta sign-up page, and in the beta sign-up, one of them is very much the Kerbal 1.1.3. It'll be like previous version. Thank you, ZTech. Thank you. To be honest, I don't know how I did it. Well, I did it with help from chat. Thank you very much, guys. I would not have been able to do it. Let's take another approach. See what we've done. I definitely saw some missiles come at me, which went flying past. Put pitch on both. Yeah, that might be the way we have to do it. Close that, please. Thank you. The deciding factor there was finding out how to put the lock on target bit done. Who was it who told me about that? Marab, I think, maybe. Oh, more comments. I'm kind of doing several things at once when pressing buttons here. Let's just fire some engines and go. Question, have you heard they found a dead guy with his head buried in cornflakes? The police believe it was a serial killer. Okay, so how do we make a more maneuverable plane? Does anybody know the secrets of maneuverability? Because I'm sure as hell don't. Maybe one day I will learn them, but today is probably not the day for that. Orbit, surface. This is what I want. My positive of horizon, I appear to be. The climb is weak, but that's okay. So I can do this. Zoom right in. Okay. Look at the shake. Alright, we can't revert this flight, so what we're going to have to do is destroy it. Put lift value near center of map. Ah, so is it because that my center of lift is far too far back? Alright, makes sense. Makes sense. You guys are the best. Without you lot, I would be so bad at this game. So bad. Let's kill the thing. Thrust vector. Yeah, maybe. I don't appear to have these guys as my target at the moment, so I'd like to do... Oh, whoa, whoa, side slip. Side slip. Let's pull it up. Get ourselves in the right position. Pull up a bit more. That pulling up more is definitely half the game that I need to play here. So as long as I can keep it up and steady... There we go. That's what I want. And then if I move it up like this and zoom in, I can see them. I can see them. Okay, so I'll go weapons. So let's start with an anti-radar. I've got a feeling that is actually... Have I still got guard menu on? Stop it with the guard menu. I don't want you to do that. Now, I want to see what these anti-radar ones do. Engine, we need more speed! More speed! So I haven't set up my fire key. I know. Did I hear about Fall of Kerbal? I've been watching Fall of Kerbal. Well, bits of Fall of Kerbal. I've not been able to watch all of it. Super busy recently. But yeah, I heard about Fall of Kerbal. I like Tape and Penguin. I hope they do very, very well. In fact, they have been doing very, very well. Has this still got a gun that can fire? No. No, it's not. Okay, so let's go... What is it? Control B? No, it's not Control B. Oh, I thought it was Control and B to get into your... This. I thought it was to do this. Somewhere in here, we should have... Trigger and hold... 0.2 seconds. Not really what I'm looking for. Competition distance, sorry. Dogfight competition. Set that 8. Okay. We are looking slew right, slew left, radar, fire, mouse 0. Why didn't it work then? Yes, it might. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that I've got guard mode on when I swap out. Do you think there's no good news about having Alzheimer's? You can buy and wrap your own surprise presents, plus you are constantly making new friends. As someone who has family members who suffer from Alzheimer's, that's quite funny. It's heart-rending when you're there in front of them. Don't get me wrong, it really is. But you know, we can all laugh about stuff afterwards. If you don't, it becomes... Oh man. Could you imagine not being able to laugh about stuff and then just be like, this is super serious? Don't you know this is super serious? And I'm like, no, it's not. Nothing is super serious. Like, literally nothing. That's a good thing. Okay. Do we need to have one more attack run? We don't really, but we're going to. I'm going to go guard menu, turn it off. Now we're going to do a quick save. Alright. Finally, we're at a point where we can actually make a good run without having to reset. If you don't laugh, you cry. Exactly, Warduck. Exactly. Alright. Let's come in at... Well, I mean, like... This angle looks pretty good. Let's move this down here. Because I'm currently on top of them, if you see what I'm saying. I'm looking down... Why does this keep turning like that? It's not what I need. It's not what I need. It's not helpful. So let's move this up until we're looking at the VAB. Let's lock target. Thank you. My craft is terrible. Keeps getting in the way. Move it down. Okay, we've got the guard menu off. Man, if you don't sort it out, I'm going to have a serious word with your designer. Just waiting for them to load up. Maybe we'll cut some engines. It's far too fast. Can't fly like this. So, could I now fire? No, I haven't armed it. Why did no one tell me I hadn't armed? Take Take those weapons out. Alright. Is the Harambe meme over? Ish. Let's go to Space Center. That was good. They were good fights. So, if I concentrate really hard and do really well, then I can take down ZTech stuff. If I'm just flying and chatting in my normal manner, I'm not going to be able to take down ZTech stuff. Alright, so I think the thing we need to do here... Man walks into a library and asks for a book, How to Commit Suicide. The librarian says, go away, you won't return it. Okay, down here, the attack 1. Do you reckon we can modify attack 1 to be more maneuverable? I reckon we could just shift the wings forwards a little bit. It might look a little funny, but I reckon we could. Let's get the centre of lift and centre of mass up. And we've got the move controls on. Let's do this. Something like that. Doesn't look that odd. The wheels are still not quite in the best place. We're going to have to run down the runway to take off. Maybe shuffle this forward. In fact, that's pretty good. Can we have this on already? I don't have the placement mark tool on, so no, we can't. We're going to have to remember to do that straight away. And this is also something else we can't have on already, the radar jam. That's unfortunate, but a thing. I've got to say, I really like my flag. I spent a few minutes working on it a little while ago, but whoa, they are too far back. What, this? The centre of mass, yeah. But yeah, I like my flag. It's kind of the brown of the desert, blue of the sky. We've got something taking off and a runway. It's great, right? I really want some way of making this runway seem more like a runway rather than a black stripe. But if I put lines down the middle, it looks like a road. And I don't want a road. I want a runway. So, yeah. I am just going to fly from Area 51. We're going to go have... So now that we know this is like super range and super everything we need, first off, we're going to take off and see what this is like. Then we're going to go have a look at some of JJ's stuff. Because it's nice to have a look around, right? Find out what's going on around you. Okay, we're not going for the KSC runway. Let's do this first. We go into our map view. I think very quickly we can find... Oh, I went past Kerbin. Eve, Gilly, Kerbin. There we go. Cool. Just got to make sure you're focused on Kerbin. So this is Area 110011. This is Dead Kerbal Pit. We've already got that as our destination. Great. We're going to shut down a weapon... No, we're going to pull our weapon manager over here. One of the problems with this modded KSP is knowing where to put all your windows. So many little toolboxes and things to play with. I never know where to put them. That front wheel, I always feel like that front wheel is a little less than straight. Oh, just drag that along the floor. Drag my engines on the floor. Yeah. Though, much more manoeuvrable. Much more manoeuvrable. Okay, so landing gear, give it a twiddle and a pull. Love giving it a twiddle and a pull. I don't know about you guys. But what is life without twiddling and pulling? Okay, let's come up this way. Yeah, that was a beautiful turn. Beautiful turn. Sort of. Apparently taking a day off is not something you should do when you work for a calendar company. Ooh, ooh. You say unstable, but it feels like it flies better than the last one. Let's get up to hypersonic speed, because that's the speed that tells me when things are going wrong. It's about 600 meters per second where I start getting trouble. So let's just let this burn towards... I mean, I'm already getting... How do I do this? There is a change SAS option off. SAS only? Yeah, it's these. How do we turn these into authority limiter? No. 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's pull up before we hit the floor. This is why you test these things in the air rather than on the ground. On the ground, you don't have much time to think about things. I love the colour of the desert over there. Much nicer. Cutting through the air. going well. It is actually going well. I really want these to not be part of the SAS flight, because like when you're using reaction wheels, I don't know if you guys have played around with this reaction wheel system here, but you can have it so it only locks onto the SAS or only takes pilot commands. So you know when you're like in a rover or something and you push forwards and your nose digs into the floor because you've pushed forwards, well, if you have SAS only here, you can stop that happening. It won't take the pilot command to mean, oh, I should nose dive into the floor. So yeah, it's not, I don't think it's any less stable than it was beforehand. Quick save as we are coming in close. Let's open up our BD armory. We're on Team B. I don't want a guard menu. I do want my weapons though. And we will slow down. We're definitely going to slow down. I'm going to turn on my radar jammer, and I'm going to turn on my targeting ability. Okay, so these two are definitely going to be musts from now on. See, what I really want is a way for guard mode to take control of my flares and stuff whilst I did the weapons. I don't know if that's a thing that can be done. I would really love it to be if we can. So let's lock target there. Zoom up a little bit and then zoom in. Is this what we're looking for? This is what we're looking for. Okay, I don't see any targets yet. This is unfortunate. I really need to see a target before I can do anything. That said, I can use my green marker up ahead, this one over here, and my red one to figure out what's going on. I don't have a lock here, unfortunately. That's actually a little unfortunate. I'm not sure why that would be the case. Spread them out like this, definitely a ploy to be considered. Okay, there we go. We can get ourselves a little bit of a lock. Oh, if we can just get on it. LR, brilliant. I'm going to send a Tau missile. Everyone tells me how bad they are. Let's do it. Things do not seem to be returning fire. I'll send another one just in case. Oh, it's actually coming at me, isn't it? Rather than the bomb. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay, so Taus were super short range, like too short. Let's try this one. Oh, we've taken some damage. Fire off a missile. JJ's got 3 there. Wow. Can I just close that and let that play through? We can. Let's take a moment to have a look around, shall we? Oh, I like your turret design. Oh, I like this actually. I like this a lot. The Hydra rocket. Okay. No, I don't want to watch my stuff explode. I want to take more time to have a look at more of JJ stuff. The goalkeeper is a beast, an absolute beast. Can we just go through more? JJ, do you have your terrain detail set on high? Might be a problem here. Just a thought. Got a little bit of grass there. Yeah, this guy. Not sure what to do about that, man. I just wanted to point out, here's a problem. Cool. Alright. Well, that was the thing. Let's try again. Why is 4 legs and an arm? A Doberman in a playground. Lol. You have your terrain detail on high. It might be me that's wrong then. I do keep turning it back. Settings. It won't show us in here, will it? Terrain detail. I just want to see it. I don't want to. Incidentally, this at the bottom of the settings is how I move my nav ball. If you guys are wondering. UI scale, camera wobble. Always turn the external down. Ugh, it's horrible. No, it's half quality texture, but that's not what I'm looking for. It's terrain detail. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to close this. We're going to go to the Space Center. We're going to leave anyway. We're going to leave anyway. Who does not design their turrets to be sexy? I mean, turrets and weapons are sexy, just base level. Okay, we're going to have to come out and go have a look at my settings and make sure we've got everything right. Why don't teddy bears ever really eat all their pet picnics? Because they're already stuffed. Oh. Scenario? No, I want settings. Let's go back and have a look. See what my terrain details at. Make sure it's not me that sunk stuff below the ground. Though this was an issue anyway. Not input. Graphics. Terrain detail high. Kept my scatter density low. I mean, we could turn our texture quality right up. Let's do it all. Aerodynamic effects quality. I would really like to drop them down. Because my aerodynamic effects are really the stuff that like, saps all my frame rates. Okay, I think that everything's alright here. Let's apply. Accept. Move on. Oh, you're not making excellent jokes, are you, man? Let's get back into it. The war. So we should be able to just jump in and hit the F9 to get it reloaded. We could even fly this. Just go in, press F9, wait for many menus, not menus, loading screens. Because what else are we going to wait for? And boom. I like this radar readout. This is great. Okay, so my problem here, let's put that on and let's try some anti-radar weaponry. Let's slow down. Let's try and not come in hypersonic. We'll try. Or am I talking to a blue hedgehog? Let's try and not go in hypersonic. Lols. Okay, turn around thuswards. Am I pointed in the right direction? I think I'm pointed in the right direction. Somewhere over there is where I want to zoom in on. Is that right? That is right, yeah. Let's pull up a little bit. Just so we're not crashing into the floor. So it should be somewhere over here. Oh, I got an LR there. I assume somewhere there is a target. Of course, there are going to be targets around. I mean, I'm coming in at... We're at less than 7 kilometers. These things would start firing at me by now. Anti-radar. Why hasn't he started firing at me yet? Because I'm in the wrong team. Sorry, guys. That's where I went. Just let him shoot me down. Oh wow, War Duck. Do you use wine or? Oh no, wait, no, that's Unix. What's your emulator, man? What's your emulator? I can still fire though. Oh, I can't still fire. Okay, so that's an upgrade that we can do. We can put the gun turret, put the weapon manager and stuff like that on the front. In fact, I'm going to go do that right now. It is wine. Okay, cool, yeah. Because fair enough, when I die, I can understand why I don't want to fire off missiles and stuff like that. But on the way down, if I can fire some bullets at the thing that just shot me down, I think that will be a very good thing. I don't know how you guys feel about that. So, what were you trying to install, War Duck? What did you have to spend days of doing? Attack 1. Yeah. Okay, let's bring these two forwards. It'll kind of act like eyes. Oh, I've nearly got a Kermit ship now. Let's push this down. Also, of course, we're going to want to move the weapon manager up front because firing from something that doesn't have a weapon manager on it, that's almost cheating, isn't it? Well, in fact, that is cheating. I don't think there is anything that would be more cheating in this game. Something like that. I mean, maybe right on the nose. Something like so. Yeah. Yeah, I just kind of want to angle these forwards a bit more. You guys know what I mean, right? I want these to be a little bit more visible. Something like this. The drag is going to be ridiculous. The drag is going to be ridiculous, but it looks good. It looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. The power is good. The radar jammer is good. You know what? I think... Do I still have your plane? Did I install it? Let's have a look. Open. What would you have called it? Z something or other, right? What will happen? Volatized? No. No, I don't think I put it anywhere. Sorry, ZTech. It looks like I didn't actually put it into the save file. Obviously, I have still got the plane. I just haven't put it down. Right. I think the next thing to do is take out just not enough bits, or just enough bits. Where are you? Just enough. J. Just enough bits. Okay, there we go. We're going to take this little bad boy out. I am going to get rid of the guns and stuff because what I'm about to do I don't actually need them for, and it will just take away some of my aerodynamicity. Yes, because that is a real word, you know. And we're looking for... Not the island airstrip. Where was it? Somewhere in here I saw the plane race section. Space plane base? No. KSC Island airstrip. I really thought it was near that sort of stuff. Race at KSC. That's where I want to be. Let's fly. Oh, you really want to dogfight it? Okay, alright, yeah. I mean, we could do the small versus the large. How do you guys feel about that? We'll put this guy. You know he's going to be able to take out my big craft, right? Yeah, I think it should be able to just take off like this. This thing handles like the worst thing I have ever handled. It's good fun, though. It's good fun. Kind of more flies like a rocket than a plane. Look at this bounce that's going on all the time now. I don't think I'm going to be able to fly this in any sort of exact manner. No, I can't even line this up to the gate. Can't keep it upright. Can't turn it. Okay, well I can keep it alive. I just can't do what I want to do. It does what it wants to do. Let's try... How can we make this more stable? I don't think we can, to be honest. Hey, that kind of worked. I turned the authority on the back one down a little bit. Yeah, that seems to have worked no end, actually. No end? Is no end the phrase I'm looking for there? It seems a little wrong. We have got the vertical takeoff capabilities, though. Look at that. That's nice. Okay, let's try and turn this over. Perhaps we want a little bit more push at the back. Not much, just a little bit more. 50? 50 sounds good. We can do a loop-de-loop with 50. Well, you know it's good when you got to turn down the power of your control. Just quickly copy the plane. Oh, they would mean having to find the plane file, and they'll be okay. Well, let me just leave that running. Hopefully it will be good back there. Persistent ANC flyers. It's in here somewhere. You. Okay, I have located the file. Oh, I thought I had. It's not opening it for me. What did I do with it? I am surprised how well he is still flying. So I'm watching this on my own stream video, the preview window. And he's still going. He's still going strong. That one. Okay, finally we've had a crash. Finally. So I'm having to download the file again. If this ends up with lots of... Oh, bips, bips, bips. Revert to Space Plane Hangar, because that's where we're going to find it. Cut this out. Sorry for the lull in conversation. Having to work a PC. I mean, crazy, right? Doing a stream, working a PC. Sounds like something out of science fiction. The warships. Space plane hangar. Okay, let's dump this in here. And hopefully we should be able to do a dogfight with ZTech's craft. We'll only really get one bash at this, unfortunately. But we will have a bash at it anyway. Right, we are in the space plane hangar. Oh, I didn't want to save that. Oh, I just clicked save on a reflex. Man, I'm such a bad gamer. ZTech's craft. Alright, where can we put this that we know we're going to engage it and nothing else? I think what we're going to do is launch it at... Race KSC? No. What we want to do is like launch it at the runway, right? Okay, let's launch it at the runway. KSC runway. Okay, launch. What's blue and doesn't fit? A dead epileptic. That's bad now. Okay, so we're going to turn this on. He wants to be... let's open the UI. Oh, I did have the UI already open. Turn on the brake. Guard menu. On. Visual range high. Guns at 5,000, sorry. Turn off the defenses. I was going to go and recover them, actually. But yeah, turning them off actually probably does work better. Guard mode off. Guard mode off. Okay, he's going to be Team A. This all looks good. I don't see any problem here. Any problem with that? I hope not, because we are just about to go to the Space Center. The next thing we need to know is the KSC Island free? Because that's where I'm going to have to launch my ship from. They're like 30 kilometers apart. It's not too far, especially at the speeds I was flying. Let's just fly over there and see what's going on. I don't like the fact that, you know, take control of a ship is fly, because you're not always flying. In fact, they're not always ships. I don't know why I keep calling them ships. Craft. Activate autopilot, activate engine. Straight up ZTech. Good shout. This is why I need you guys. Right, there's all the guard modes off. Let's have a look over yonder. Can I switch to that from here? I can't, but I can from my map. Switch to... Why can't orphans play baseball? They don't know where home is. Kind of need it to be home base, but you know. Okay, we activate the autopilot. Standby mode on. Activate the pilot. Engines are running. Yeah, okay, it's good. It's good. Space Center. Where did Lucy go during the bombing? Everywhere. That's nasty, man. Nasty. Any of you guys Walking Dead fans? Anybody watch Walking Dead? Talking of things going everywhere? Really enjoyed the episode. I don't know about you guys. The season 7. Though I'm probably going to find out all of you hate Walking Dead now, and I'll be like, "Ha, my audience." Okay, so he's at the runway. I need to get some control. Give me the control. Somewhere up here is KSC Island Airstrip. We'll go with that. Gave up in season 2. I can understand why. It is a lot of standing around arguing while zombies happen. Okay, let's see what happens with it. I love those eyes. He's such a happy little critter with his gun mouth and stuff like that. Alright, we are going to... Oh, he's ready to launch, isn't he? Ah, but dude, the farm's only in 1 season. I could tell you gave up at season 2. Lol. Means you don't know about the prison. You can argue at a prison as well. Oh, bounce back much. Okay, little dude, let's do this and go. Oh, wait, I put my brakes on. Let's take the brakes off. I should be targeting that one. No, that's Sam 3. Maybe the one on the floor. There we go. That's the one we want to target. And pull up. Break my engines? I didn't break my engines. I am shocked. Absolutely shocked. Okay, let's put on a little bit of SAS. We're going to go for the surface readout because, you know, we don't need our target. Target differences. Delta target. I'm not sure what the phrase is for that. Yes, I did. I turned off all the defences. I'm fairly sure. We'll find out when we get over there. But I hit guard mode on those two and those two over there as well. Let's put my landing gear up. No, that's the brakes. Landing gear. Come on, hit the right buttons. Was he on Team A? I can't remember. I'll put me on Team B. Weapons. Gun. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and try and shoot an AI pilot out of the sky in a simulation. There is no way that this is in the human's favour. But we'll try anyway. We will try anyway. I'm going to go give him the once round so he has a chance to take off. Because I got in a lot of trouble when I shot an airplane on the runway. Oh man, the backlash. Wasn't prepared for that. And we'll see how well this flies. We are 18 kilometres away. Let's take a quick save. I bet my friend $5 that we would drown in the lake. Bittersweet victory. Okay, we are once again getting hypersonic and the stability issues are presenting themselves again. Really should just make a more sturdy frame. It's back here. You can see it fold every now and then. Okay, what is the range on these things? Can I turn my barrage number up? I can't. That's unfortunate. So he doesn't seem to want to take off below 5 or 6 kilometres. There he goes. He's going at 6. 6.5 kilometres he must have started, is it? Ooh. Zed, I think one of your landing gear may have exploded. And daka. So we're going to have to try and... Oh, wow, he's good. Already straight in with the launch. My turning circle, definitely what's letting me down here. I don't have anything to fire with at this sort of distance. Man, he is maneuverable. You know, the thing I was complaining that this ship wasn't. I am going to break stuff if I do that. Let's turn on my engines. Break stuff as in, like, fall into the floor. Hey! Ah! So, my facing issues there. Facing issues. Oh, I can still do this, though. Where is he? Oh, please tell me I got him. No! The bullets went past the screen, though. Alright, let's have a look. What's going on with this bad boy? Radar warning receiver. We should have some ones specifically designed for that. No, he doesn't have those. Okay. Good plane, ZTech. Good plane. Let's try again. What does the sign on an out of business brothel say? Beat it, we're closed. That's sort of like double meanings there. It's funny. Oh. Should we try that again? If this happens again, I am going to have to call it there. I think I don't have time to take off and do this all again. Yeah, alright, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this relatively successful attack jet making session. I will see you next time where we will probably have already had another turn in the war. Even if we haven't, we will be making improvements upon this design. I think we can do some things with the wingspan, maybe the armaments upon it and stuff like that. But yes, I will see you then, when we're going to do all of that. Bye!